Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're watching this video, there's a high chance at some point you had a prospect bring up the BBB and something about it that just didn't sit right with them, that they didn't want to move forward with you because something they read or saw on the BBB. If you haven't had a chance to watch my review video that talks about how to overcome bad reviews, please do that first, because that would be the first step that you would take before giving the response that I'll be giving in today's video. And the reason is today's response is a little more difficult to do, and it also gets a little bit combative. And when you start to get combative with the customer or potential prospect, you're potentially taking the risk of losing them, making them hate you or dislike you because you're telling them something that they trust is not a credible source. So we've all been there. We've heard it 1,000 times. BBB, BBB, BBB. Truthfully, I am not a fan of the BBB. They are a privately held company. They make companies pay to be on their platform. And any company that makes people pay to be accredited with them, to me personally, is not a good, valid source. That's just my personal opinion on them. So let's jump into the BBB. Let's start talking about the BBB and how you can overcome this objection. So how do you beat the BBB objection? Now, a lot of people truthfully believe the BBB is some sort of credible source. They think, obviously they've been around for a long time. I've heard prospects say, hey, they're a government entity. No, they're not. We all know they're not. They're a private business. And not only that, they're a pay-to-play. I'm not saying you can't get a great rating with them and you can't maintain a good BBB. What I'm saying is, you can't have an accreditation if you don't pay them money. And any business that claims that they're a just business but then says you have to give me money and I need to see your statements and all the stuff in your company and you have to pay us, right? That, to me, just doesn't sit well. That is not a credible source, because no credible source says give me money to get an accreditation. A credible source would say we're a free platform. And we make our money from the people that visit our site through ads, and we don't extort companies by paying us to look better on our business page. So this is, the BBB personally for me doesn't sit right as a business owner. I never, ever, ever paid for an accreditation. I didn't believe in it. I would not give that company $1. But that being said, I taught my guys how to overcome it, and this is how we're gonna do it. So a good response would sound something like this. Mr. Prospect, in your experience, would you believe, or do you believe the BBB is a credible source? You already know the answer. They're going to say yes. That's why they're hung up on this. So when they say yes, you're going to respond like this. Well, I'm with you. I understand your concern about people having a good A+ rating on the BBB and being accredited with the BBB. Let's just do something real quick, Can you just do me one quick favor before we go here? I want you to type into Google, does the BBB charge to get an accreditation? Now, it is important that you get them to go into Google and do this themselves. Don't do it for them. Get them to see what Google says. So, does the BBB charge for an accreditation? Now, I also want you to search this. Is the BBB a private held company? Now, they're going to do this, and they're going to see, yes, it is a private organization. And yes, they're going to see it is a privately held company. Now that you see they are a privately held company, that they do charge companies to have to get their accreditation, you see that they are a pay-to-play platform. It's easy to understand why so many consumers think the BBB is this great source, because they have mastered the art of marketing more than most people. They've been around for a long time, and a lot of times companies they use this old name and they're just not who they are anymore. And when they broke online, this company just mastered the arts of marketing. Now, this kind of gets a little fun here. The BBB, and this is crazy, you can do a lot more research on the BBB. Did you know that ABC News also has some articles about how the BBB, they literally gave an A rating to a terrorist organization? You can look this up, Hamas organization. They gave an A rating. Would you say a terrorist organization is a good company? No. Most likely is what you're going to get. No, of course no. No one's going to think terrorist organization is a good company. That's the level of the BBB's negligence. They gave a terrorist organization an A rating. That's insanity. And if you also do even more research, you're going to find out ABC News did an investigation and found out that their reps were telling businesses that had C's and D's that if they paid for the accreditation, they would get them an A rating. This is true. Go look it up. This is from credible sources. ABC News came out with this. I chose them. There's tons and tons and tons of articles out there about all the crazy things that has happened from the BBB. So you get this private held organization that build this beautiful persona that they're an amazing company that is extorting companies to pay to get an accreditation. And now me and you are having this conversation as why we don't have an A rating. Well, here at our company, our boss doesn't believe in extortion. We don't believe in extortion. Our boss believes in building long-term customer relationships. And that doesn't happen by working with the BBB. That happens by me and you working together and me providing a top-notch service for you. And the only way I'm gonna do that is if I'm here for you every step of the way. And I am a professional. I take pride in what I do. I'm a leader in the industry, and 90% of my business comes from referrals. It does not come from the BBB. So it's really important for you to understand this. The BBB does not bring me business. What's gonna bring me business is providing a good service to you. And that's what I'm focused on doing. So let me handle this move. Let me take the stress off your back. Let me move your items from point A to point B. And when this is all said and done, you're gonna say, John, you know what? I am so happy I didn't listen to the BBB. I am so happy we chose you because, wow, you answer the phone, you were efficient, the crew was excellent, delivery times went exactly as you said, everything was just so organized. I am incredibly happy, and that's what I aim to do. I don't care if you write a good review about me and my company. I don't expect that from you because when you get to your new location, you're gonna be busy. All I hope is after I move you, is that you tell all your friends to work with me. And that's what I aim to do. And once again, it's really important, you don't get too aggressive. You don't fight with the customer. You don't get combative. You need to make sure they are the one that goes to Google. Absolutely make sure they do it. Wait for them to pull their phone out or their computer. Let them do it. If you send it to them, it just won't be as effective. They need to see it. They need to believe it. They need to convince themselves that the BBB is a less credible source and you are telling the truth. They have to believe you. Sell with some passion. Make them feel how you feel. They can hear your tonality. And trust me, if you do this, you're going to be able to walk them right into the end of the sale. And you got to go for the kill in that sale and ask for the money on that call. Close it on that call. And 9 out of 10 times, you're going to beat this objection and you're going to win the deal. If you guys found this video helpful, please make sure you smash the like button, you share the video, and you follow the channel. Thanks, guys.